Welcome back to City Skylines. We're back on Byerwood, and my name is Stelio. In this episode, we have something really cool. Today, I'm going to be working on the hospital, the main hospital for the city. So, the inspiration for this build is going to be mostly just UMass Memorial and St. Vincent's, and both of those hospitals are in Worcester, but it's mostly going to be the UMass Memorial campus. And I say campus because not only is UMass Memorial a hospital, but there's also a doctor's school on the same campus. So I want to try to get both parts of that in this area. So right now I'm just going to be placing the buildings for this campus, so it's going to look very barren besides the buildings that I placed, but the core buildings of the hospital are there. The building that I'm working on now, this is the main wing, so this would be the main hospital. One side would be the emergency room, one would just be, the normal pediatrics and normal check-in area, and so there would be, of course, other places in the hospital. It's a pretty large building in terms of height, and it's located very far outside of the city, but the building that's connected to the parking lot would be dedicated to something different, completely different, like surgeries or something like that. And then the glass building across from all the buildings, that is the medical school. So you can see how with the parking lots and all the different buildings, this campus, this area sort of really comes alive. And the building that I placed right here would just be some general medical building with the different color, not checkerboard, but different colored roofs. And I placed another building, and this building is most likely going to change, but I placed another kind of just filler medical building. So I'm right here. I wanted to try to fit the in-game helipad, but right here is where there's going to be an emergency helipad. So in the UMass Memorial in Worcester, there is a helipad, so I want to try to get a helipad in because that's really cool if we could have an emergency medical helicopter that could be deployed. It's a really realistic touch, and it's something nice that I could add, and it would look really nice. So right here in this last spot on this sort of boxed out campus area, I'm going to add a second parking garage, because one thing that a lot of hospitals struggle with is parking, and there needs to be ample parking for a hospital serving a city of this size. So we're going to work with two big parking garages as well as parking which will have valet service. So this hospital is going to be state-of-the-art in terms of everything. It needs to be the best hospital in the area, and it needs to be able to serve a large capacity of people. So it's broken up into a lot of buildings. There's a lot of it's just a large complex. It's a large area, but I hope it looks nice. I hope it looks realistic. I hope it doesn't stick out too much, but it does stick out because that's kind of what the UMass Memorial campus is like. But I hope the combinations of buildings that I chose somewhat resemble something that looks like it, but I switch around the rotation of this building right here, and now it all really comes together. It looks like a full square, and I think once I get in there and start detailing everything, it's going to really start to look nice. But besides that, I just work around on some general industry and try to fill out some areas that I'm going to be working on in the next episode. So that hospital build, when I go back and detail it, it's going to be an amazing build, and I can't wait to go back and detail it, because that's going to be an awesome part of the map when it's fully done. Because just the building layouts that I see right now, I'm really happy with what I have to work with. So besides that, there's pretty much nothing else to tell you. I'm going to get back to recording more footage because there needs to be new footage recorded, but besides that, just have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.